Hello, what is going on, people? This is going to be an unusual sort of commentary. It's quite late at night. There's a lot of people in the family and they're all sleeping, but that is not the main reason why I'm going to be talking the way I'm talking. I'm going to be talking like this because I kind of want to just give a relaxed commentary, and if you want, you can use the gameplay as eye candy. I'll give you the details now. I'm using the Thompson. I'm on the map Harvest Day, and I actually go 31 and 8, something along those lines. It's a squad deathmatch, so it's quite a nice score. I'll cut it down enough for you to enjoy it, but that's not what I want to talk about. I just want to kind of talk about life and why I'm making YouTube videos or commentaries and my future plans even. I know a lot of people have done this, and I know, or actually I don't know, maybe you're not as tired of it as I may think, but I just think it's my turn now to kind of do this thing, do this kind of life, slow-paced talk. It might be a bit too early, but I don't know. Nothing's ever too early. I've never actually heard that saying before, but yeah. So I don't know. I guess I'll just drift off. I didn't actually plan this. I planned talking about this, but I was gonna have more behind it, and I was gonna be more ready. But right now, I just kind of thought I was in that kind of mindset, and thought, why not? Eh? Why not? Let's just have a chill little commentary with Puck, I guess. So let me start by what got me into this sort of thing in the very first place. So it actually started, as funny as it may sound, I was on the toilet. I mentioned a slight bit of this, and I got kind of sidetracked on a crisis video. I was on the toilet and doing a number 2. A big one. I'm joking, but yeah, I was. And basically, I was going through ideas, and one just sort of sprung to mind, and it was this idea that I haven't actually heard anyone do over YouTube, or maybe there is something similar. I haven't actually seen yet. But what it is basically is, or I've said it before, so I'll try and brief it out. It's basically just turning a gameplay like this, even, preferably a hardcore, so I can get rid of the interface and the HUD, but mainly to turn away the gameplay into sort of a life, turning what you're seeing on the screen into the mind of a soldier. And I'm not talking about instructing and teaching you how to become better sort of thing, but more of what he's going through mentally and realistically. So it'll be more of something along the lines of a real war, if you want. And it's not really inspired from much, but I've always sort of wanted to go to war, but I've always kind of wanted to do something that put my life in danger, just because I thought it made me look at life in a different way. When you see, and I'll kind of go sidetrack you right here now. When you kind of see people change the way they do after a life or death experience, they kind of change positive. I mean, sometimes maybe a small percentage might actually change for the worst, but from what I've seen in my lifetime, I'm only 19, so I've got a lot ahead of me. But basically, in my lifetime, when I've seen people change over a life or death experience, it's for the better in the sense that they pursue rather than wait and hope. They go for it. They just get up and say, well, this is it. I can die any day now. So why not just get up and go? Just get it done. And I guess that's what kind of. It's not that I didn't really go for a life or death experience. I just kind of watched a lot of YouTube videos. Because I've been thinking about a life or death experience, I was thinking, well, I don't have to actually go through a life or death experience. I just have to overcome this block and sort of, do it for myself. So I had to go through this mental fighting. That didn't really make sense, but I had to go through this mental stage where I just think a lot, and I don't know, I guess I love playing in games, so the first thing I thought is of me obviously making video games, but I never did. I always watched them, and believe it or not, I've only actually been watching this commentary scene for maybe a year now, so forgive me if I'm not old school, but I'm passionate about video games, and it come to the point where I thought, well then, I think it's my turn now to kind of join the community and the commentary community as well. But at the same time, I wanted to offer something unique and original, and that's what comes with the soldier. And unfortunately, at the moment, I have to wait for a for Windows 7, because I currently do have Adobe After Effects, which will enhance the series that much more, but it requires a 64-bit computer, and it would be more ideal if I had two computers, because there are games on here such as what's that game that I've been playing recently on the PC, Killing Floor, and I think that runs on a 32-bit. I don't think that will run on the 64. I'm not sure, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I mean, I'm not, I don't know how to put it. I don't really have the requirements to get this series up and running. I've got the gameplay, the script comes with it, I've got that already set down, but it's just the effects and the kind of transform it into that sort of feeling and atmosphere, because it won't, it will lose that atmosphere if I don't have the right effects for it. And so I'm gonna wait until I'm fully ready to bring the series out, and something for you to look forward to, maybe something that will gather a lot of gamers to look at the gameplay in another way, and look at Battlefield another way, in the way that I kind of see when I play the game. When I play the game, as nerdy as this may sound, I play the game in this sort of war mode where I feel like, how would I play if I was in this situation? Regardless of the spawns, of course. You got to remember that it is a game and you are trying to have fun. But at the same time, I just admire the animations and the general way the game plays. And I've sidetracked so far now in some sort of way. I wanted to talk more on just general life, but I've said what actually got me into the YouTube industry, but something that I kind of want to address to everyone and the nation, but in a soft sense. So my I guess life changing words to you would be to not wait and to just do. Don't think about it, just do it. When you think, I mean, it can be something as simple as say going to the shop. You're thinking like you're really tired and you're feeling a bit lazy. You need to go to the shop for something small, but you want it, but you again think, oh well, I'll get it tomorrow. But if you just negate your thoughts and go. That's as simple as it gets. What should I say this? Just completely eradicate the foundations on why you should not go to the shop and why you cannot be bothered. Once you've actually forgotten that, you'll just go. You literally just do it. Like, you won't think about it, so it will become something natural. And the more you train yourself on this, the more you'll act upon, you know, on doing things rather than thinking about them. So you won't be held back as much as you was. This is talking more on the line, along the line, sorry, of positive things, and not, oh, kind of want to kill that man. Let's not think about it, let's just do it. No, that's completely the wrong way to take it. It's simply positive things that will move you forward, and just things that you want to do. Another way or another representation would be, you're a drummer. I'm actually a drummer myself, but I'll use that as a example. You're a drummer, and I don't know, you want to perform on stage, but you're thinking about it a lot, and you're thinking of the repercussions, you know, the negative feedback, and you messing up, and embarrassment, etc., etc. But honestly, just prepare yourself and do not think about it. Just do it. Just go up there and do it. That's all I can say, is just do it. The less you think about everything around doing it, the easier it will become to do it. And I actually watched a movie recently, I think it was yesterday even. The man said, you don't gain courage from, or how's it go? I want to get to this. Well, it's a way I'm going to put it. It's not exactly the literal term he used, but you don't gain courage from before doing it, but after. It doesn't make sense, because it's not exactly what he said. It was on Three Kings, I think, and the boy was scared of going, and he just said these little words that I'll use it in a more exaggerated sense. You don't become a hero from, or you don't gain confidence from before doing it. It's really hard to without using his same words, it's hard to project to you guys. But basically, you do not. Someone help me! Someone. Okay, basically. Oh, my head's in a lockdown. Basically, something about you not being able. You will not overcome this, or you will not become this before actually doing it. Only from after doing it. The word's there, but I'm not gonna ponder it too much. You will get what I mean. Just don't think about things you really want to do as much as you want to, and as much as it might get to you. Just do it. Just let it go. Just let yourself free, and sort of just do. That's just like Nike. Just do it. Just do it. As I said, not negative, but positive. Something that will push you forward. Something that you've been wanting to do. Maybe something that you're passionate about. Something that, you know, you're being held back because you're uncomfortable, or you're, you know, feeling a bit uneasy, feeling a bit embarrassed, maybe feeling a bit, well, I don't know about embarrassed, but feeling a bit, how can I put it? Just generally feeling a bit off about it, even though you really want to do it, because, you know, it's what you love to do. So don't hold yourself back on thoughts. Just do. And I know this is probably hard to understand, and I know this is probably a lot to take in. Okay. But basically, just do it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to end it on that note. I'm going to say, just do it. So, I hope you learned something from this, even if it was just a microscopic little lesson. You learn something new every day. So I'm going to end it on this note and say, I hope you enjoyed. This has been Puck. Peace!
The way this works is, you do the thing you're scared shitless of, and you get the courage after you do it, not before you do it.
That's a dumbass way to work. Should be the other way around.
I know. That's the way it works.